Thanks. Right, well, I wanted to actually talk about cities because there is a weight of evidence about the importance of cities in improving people's lives. As the great urbanist Jane Jacobs, I presume many of you have heard of her, has said, cities have the capability of providing something for everybody only because and only when they are created by everybody. Another urban scholar, Leonie Sandercock, has presented her view of the just city, which is much more poetic than I could possibly muster. So I'm going to use another quote here. I dream of a city of bread and festivals, where those who don't have the bread are excluded from the carnival. I dream of a city in which action grows out of knowledge and understanding, where social justice is more prized than a balanced budget, where I have a right to my surroundings, and so do all my fellow citizens, where we don't exist for the city, but are seduced by it, where only after consultation with local folks could decisions be made about our neighbourhoods, where no one flaunts their authority and no one is without authority. I want a city where the community values and rewards those who are different. And I have one last quote from David Harvey, who again, I'm sure many of you are familiar with, which picks up on the theme about the active role of citizens in their lives. The right to the city is far more than the individual liberty to access urban resources. It is a right to change ourselves by changing the city. It is moreover a common rather than an individual right, since this transformation inevitably depends upon the exercise of collective power to reshape the processes of urbanisation. I think we'll all agree that this is not, however, the reality within Glasgow. What we've heard already, but which I want to reiterate, is that we have a capitalist city where folk are marginalised and excluded by dint of class, their sex, their ethnicity, their impairments. I joined SANE so I would have an avenue to express what I think is important. And I'm now going to put forward what I think are a series of demands which represent the reasons why I joined SANE in the first place, but these are not necessarily SANE demands. First of all, I would like to see a shift in the mindset that believes in trickle-down economics, because this is what I think the city is based around, and that public money is only spent on public goods, not on incentivizing business to set up in Glasgow. And I think Barry mentioned this. No more banks, no more hotels, etc. Picking up on what David has, I think David said, sorry, I don't know, I can't remember which one of you it was, that we want publicly available information about how public resources are spent. If you delve into the website of the council, you can find it, but it's really, really, really difficult. Thirdly, a more active dialogue between public institutions and the citizenry. None of that phony consultation on previously agreed actions. My fourth demand is, in order to nurture the local economy, that we see significantly more support for local social enterprises. This echoes what Barry was saying, and cooperatives, rather than a reliance on multinational retail, which I think if you look at any economic strategy in Glasgow is what you'll find. And lastly, because I see that I have to stop now, as a measure of the commitment to the environment, I would like at the end of the 4 years to see a significant improvement in air quality as a measure that the climate strategy is actually working. That's my 4 minutes up. Thank you.